How you doing, guys, and welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Ash Grey. Last time we beat Giovanni's trainers and we won the Soul Badge, and we find ourselves battling a Mr. Mime on the road home to Pallet Town. So obviously we're going to do our best to try and beat this Mr. Mime and do as much damage as we can. I just want to go home. See my mother, who I haven't seen for months. And Professor Pervert. But we'll try and win. By the looks of things, he's just doing psychic defense type moves, and we are just beating him with physical. That poison's going to do a number on him this turn. It's the toxic type poison. Toxic will finish him next turn. Send out someone who needs experience. Charizard! He just needs the experience. And he'll get it in droves for that battle. Not enough to evolve him, but Pidgeotto got another level. So Pidgeotto's going to attempt to evolve again. I'll stop him, of course. Again, I love Pidgeot, but, you know. The visible wall's gone. And we can return home to Pallet Town. So let's pop home to where our mother lives. We live here. And she's got a Mr. Mime. Has you earned enough badges to qualify for the Pokemon League? Your Pokemon are... Oh, you must mean my little Mimey. It ran into our house because it was frightened. At first I thought it was you returning from your journey. Mimey's become like a member of the family already. It's so nice to have a Mr. Mime around the house to keep me company when you're off on your Pokemon journey. That reminds me, you should go and see Professor Oak about entering the Indigo League Championship. Oh, and by the way, Ash, you'll be so pleased to know that I bought a warp program. I took the liberty of installing it into your PC. Now you can warp to any Pokemon Center you've already been to in the entire Kanto region. Isn't science fun? You can activate the warp program from your PC in your room or any PC in any Pokemon Center. You don't have to thank me. I was happy to do it. So that's essentially Fly then. We can teleport to any Pokemon Center in the region. So that's Fly then, essentially. So I love the way they've eliminated the need for HMs. And here's Oak. We're going to battle Gary, aren't we? Jack and John both got off to a excellent start, but they just didn't have the drill. But Gary has 10 badges and Ash has 8. That's really quite phenomenal. Gary has seen 60 different types of Pokemon, and Ash has seen 123. Alright, I beat Gary! And Gary has caught more Pokemon than Ash. That's why I became a researcher. Not only does every Pokemon I care for become a part of my research, but they also become a part of myself. That explosion came from the Pokemon Corral out back. We'd better check it out. Team Rocket! What a surprise. Usual 4 from Team Rocket as per. We'll send out Charizard though. You never know. One day he might listen to me. Use Flamethrower, so that's handy. That's the victory bell sorted. I tend to find that's the hardest one to beat, the victory bell. You might as well stay here for a bit, see if he wants to use Flamethrower again. Charizard and Weezing are down now. I'll go with Pikachu as standard. Here's Thunderbolt. He can stockpile and then die in the next turn. But these events are part of the episode called Palette Party Panic. If you're watching along at home. Thunder. What does Thunder do? Thunder is 120, 70 accuracy. I've got 60 accuracy, 100%. I'm going to give it a Slam. Because while it is powerful, it's also very inaccurate. Let's test it out though. It missed. See? Try again. We hit it this time, and that'll do that. That'll be that, or not. It seems. So he's disabled the move that I don't use very often anyway. So we'll use Thunderbolt. It always hits. Just into strong. We beat Team Rocket again for the umpteenth time. Team Rocket, why can't good things happen to bad people? We're blasting off again. Gary, I'm going to head on home now. This has been a long day, but I'll see you at the Pokemon League, Ash. You just better make sure you train as hard as I do. See you then. Well, Ash, you have a lot of training to do before the league starts. I'll be sure to let you know when the tournament begins. You know, if you want to go and do me a favour, maybe you could head to Seafoam Island east of here. I've been trying to understand how Slowpoke evolved into Slowbro. You can talk to Professor Westwood, the creator of the Pokédex, for me. I'm sure he could enlighten you on the evolution solution. Just follow the Palette River south. Thanks, Ash. So we've now got our next little job to do. So where is this Palette River? I'm guessing he means this one here, so I'm guessing he means here. But we'll do that after we've nipped home and cured up. Might as well do that in this episode. Can we heal up at home? I'm not sure. Let's see what happens if we try and talk to our bed. No. Okay. Can we do it with a PC? We're going to do the Professor Westwood stuff. Bring everyone back to life. This is really good though. I'm really having a good time doing this, you know. I mean, I think we've got we will end up doing a capture in this one because I think we've got to capture a shelder to initiate some scenes, but we'll head over to the Seafoam Islands and we'll beat some trainers along the way. I'm guessing because we're going to be in water that Bulbasaur and or Pikachu will get some work done here, so I'm going to switch Pikachu with Charizard. I'll let Bulbasaur lead. We'll get onto our raft. What hangs out wild down here? Tentacle at level 18. Let's use Razor Leaf. Some battles. Of course, these will be like swimmers, so they'll have water types. So Bulbasaur's going to be in his element here. Bulbasaur will be completely in his element, battling water types. And he could do with levelling up some more anyway. If we're talking level 50 in the Pokemon League, then I'm a bit concerned, because none of us are there yet. I'm going to use Toxic. Give me an advantage. Not hoping for these to be long battles on it or anything, but I know that's a possibility. And of course, if that's the case, gonna need to be ready. Toxic just covers belt and braces, it does damage every turn, that increasingly gets more and more. So if we find we're not actually winning the battle too well, then the poison can take care of it over a long period of time. By 5 turns after they've been poisoned, it pretty much takes the majority of their health, so... Pidgeotto up to level 42. Another Seeking. I'm sure that has a poison subtype, so we'll just use Razor Leaf, providing we survive. Barely. Swap Bulbasaur out for Pikachu. Use Thunderbolt. I'm still wondering if Pikachu can learn Iron Tail. I hope that's in there because I love Iron Tail. Again, Pidgeotto wants to evolve. I really want to let it, but I can't. Because I love Pidgeot. This is my favourite flying type Pidgeot. And its sprite looks amazing in this. But we'll ride along the Pallet River. When we come back we can challenge these guys. On Seafoam Island. We can do. I'm going to do a run off camera and battle all of those trainers just because we could do with the experience. So there's a little house here, and this seems to be the Westwood. Ah, who do we have here? So you're friends with Professor Oak, eh? Please don't call me Professor. It's much too formal. My friends and associates call me Westwood the Fifth. I'm a 5th generation Westwood, so you can see that I come from a long line of Pokemon researchers. At the moment, I am researching Slowpoke, and I want to discover why Shelder attaches to Slowpoke and causes it to evolve into Slowbro. I've been researching with my Slowpoke. You may have seen it fishing on the beach. If I can understand why Slowpoke evolves into Slowbro, I'll have earned the right to call myself a Westwood. So I wonder if we have to help him, because his Slowpoke's down there fishing. So let's see what happens if we talk to it. Slowpoke. Is there anything else we can do on this island? So we're on the Seafoam Islands. Ah, so Seafoam Islands is where we do the whole Humungadunga stuff as well then. Okay, well we're not going to do that yet. Then we'll find out. We'll get a Shelder first. Have I got the good rod? Super rod, haven't I? We'll use a good rod. We'll pull in whatever we can find. Krabby, and we'll kill it. I guess we need to catch a Shelder, don't we? If I run across a Shelder, I'll capture it. So yeah, I can't work out what to do with the Westwood thing, so I'm going to continue on and do the Humungadunga side quest instead. If I work out what to do, obviously I'll do it later. Now I hated this episode, I didn't get it at all. It was just seemed to me just a gag for a surfing Pikachu, and it was the biggest disappointment of my life. I never wanted to surf again. That was until I found Puka. If it wasn't for Puka, I don't know what I'd be doing. But then Puka and I have teamed up and conquered every kind of wave you can imagine. There's just one left, Humungadunga. Victor, it's time. Humungadunga is coming. It's a wave that only comes once every 20 years. Puka and I have to surf it. So let's go and see, shall we? Let's go up to the... They're gonna surf Humungadunga. And they did it. They got their flag atop the hill. So are they back in their house, or they are? Puka and I finally accomplished my lifelong dream, so how about a battle just to see how good a trainer you are? So we're going to battle Victor and Puka. He's sending out his Puka. Pikachu, level 60. Shit. Oops. This could have been a mistake, but we'll go with the toxic tactic as usual. That way, at least if it does beat us down, a couple of turns and it'll lose all of its health. Go for Razor Leaf. It's hit me twice with Thunder. It's only 70, but we used Razor Leaf. I did some damage, and it was hurt by a second grade toxic poison. So it hits every turn with thunder then. I'll send out my very own version of Pikachu. A few levels lower than his one, but my one ain't poisoned. It was quick attack. He's got Rain Dance, but he's got Surf as well then. It doesn't matter, he's knocked him out now, so... we defeated Swimmer Victor. You're a pretty strong trainer, you remind me a lot of myself and Puka when I was a kid. Whatever happens and no matter how many defeats you may face, remember never to give up. It's taken me 40 years to accomplish my dream, but it was well worth the sacrifice. You can do it now. So let's see if we can work out what we're supposed to do with this Slowpoke then. I mean, I suppose we're meant... Okay, so he's just going to say that whole spiel again. So we've obviously got to trigger something by catching a shelder. That'd be my guess. So we're going to fish for a bit and see if we can catch one. I mean, I think we can catch some on here with good luck, can't you? Yeah, here we go, Shelder. It's only level 3, so we'll just catch it, we'll just throw a ball at it straight off. It's not that great of a Pokemon, and we're not going to be keeping it anyway. We'll release it to evolve Westwood Slowpoke, so... And we've caught a Shelder. Oh, I should have given it a nickname. I should have called it Shell End. Oh, fail. Would you like to release Shelder to Westwood the 5th Slowpoke? Yes. See ya, Shell End. Ash released Shelder. It's instantly clamped onto Slowpoke's tail. Amazing. Slowpoke and Shelder evolved into Slowbro. Let's talk to it. Slowbro. Doesn't really say anything, but did Westwood the 5th see that? Was he too busy running around his lab screaming his name? Ash, I saw the whole incident from my window. Slowpoke evolved into Slowbro when you introduced Shelder to it. Seeing it in person made me understand so much more. The reason Shelder and Slowpoke bond with each other is because it's mutually beneficial. It allows Slowpoke to stand upright and use powerful moves like the Mega Punch, and it allows Shelder to travel on land. Thank you, Ash. This is a monumental discovery. As my thanks, please have this. The heart scale. Ash put the heart scale in the items pocket. When I present my findings about Slowbro to the Pokemon Symposium, I'll go down as the most renowned researcher in history. We're not going to go back down that route because I can use the warp pad, can't I? Ah, it's not a Pokemon Center, so it doesn't count. So we'll have to raft it back down that way. I'm going to switch out to Pikachu and get rid of that paralysis on him. And cure him up. And then we should be able to wipe out the majority of these trainers relatively easily. And then I think it's the whole Pokemopolis stuff next, but probably do that next time. Because these are some really powerful trainers here. Pokemon in the late 40s, which is somewhere we really need our guys to get to. So this is the perfect opportunity for Pikachu to get some levels on him. We'll take on this fisherman. He's got a Seaging. Use Shockwave to deal with that one. We'll use double Shockwave and that should deal with him. But yeah, we are really we're starting to get towards the end, I think, guys. We've got the Pokemon League coming up, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how that's handled in this. Because I am incredibly impressed with how this game's handled so many different parts of the series so far. And I hope you guys have appreciated the way I've run through this. I certainly have enjoyed working on this, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. We'll use quick attack here. Obviously now we've got the warp tile in place. If there's anything that you guys think I've missed, feel free to stick it in the comments below. I can always go back to it. I will be keeping the game save of this for ages, so... Pidgeotto wants to evolve. Again, I really want it to, but I set myself this rule at the start. I'm going to stick to it. Get me off the river. Yep, we're back in Pallet Town. Can I heal my Pokemon at Oaks, I wonder? Because I'm guessing he's going to have to... Oh, we've got to go back to see him anyway because of the whole Seafoam Islands work he gave us. So can we heal our Pokemon upstairs in his... standing room? Ash, I was just thinking about how fond I was getting of your Pokemon. I wouldn't mind if you left one here with me to keep me company for a time. It would really benefit you, of course. I promise it will get plenty of experience while you're away. How about it? Yeah, let's do it. He might as well take Charizard. He's not going to get any work done. Fine, I'll look after your Charizard for a while. Come see me in a... So it looks like Professor Oak sort of works as the daycare as well. So seemingly this isn't where we're supposed to go next then, because we've got the whole Pokemopolis stuff to kick off somehow. Can we heal our Pokemon up here though? He must have a healing machine. He gave us our Pokemon, for Christ's sake. Okay, so seemingly there's nothing to do here. Let's try Gary's house. Does that mean our Pokemon pops up in the garden? Psyduck. Meowth. Must be a Charizard here, some Pikachu. So it looks like Professor Oak sort of works as the daycare then, in this game, which is very useful. Because Charizard wasn't getting any... There's a Pidgeotto. That's a Pidgeot, so that's not mine. I've still got Pidgeotto. So nothing over at Professor Oak's. Let's go to my place. She makes me take a rest. Oh good, you and your Pokemon are feeling great. Take care now. And that's it, she wants me to go away, so... Doesn't seem to be anything going on here. Let's try Gary's place. Gary's sister. Let's go just north of Pallet. Seemingly not. But anyway, we have reached the end of this episode. I'll look into what we're supposed to do next, and we'll see what happens, guys. But for now, that's it. So see you next time. How you doing, guys? And welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Ash Grey. Last time we beat Giovanni's trainers and we won the Soul Badge, and we find ourselves battling a Mr. Mime on the road home to Pallet Town. So obviously we're going to do our best to try and beat this Mr. Mime and do as much damage as we can. I just want to get home. See my mother, who I haven't seen for months. And Professor Pervert. But we'll try and win. By the looks of things, he's just doing psychic defense type moves, and we are just beating him with physical. That poison's going to do a number on him this turn. Toxic type poison. Toxic will finish him next turn. Send out someone who needs experience. Charizard! He just needs the experience. And he'll get it in droves for that battle. Not enough to evolve him, but Pidgeotto got another level. Pidgeotto's going to attempt to evolve again. I'll stop him, of course. Again, I love Pidgeot, but, you know. The visible wall's gone, and we can return home to Pallet Town. So let's pop home to where our mother lives. We live here. She's got a Mr. Mime. Has you earned enough badges to qualify for the Pokemon League? Your Pokemon are... Oh, you must mean my little Mimey. It ran into our house because... Jack and John both got off to a excellent start, but they just didn't have the drill. But Gary has 10 badges and Ash has 8. That's really quite phenomenal. Gary has seen 60 different types of Pokemon, And Ash has seen 123. Alright, I beat Gary. And Gary has caught more Pokemon than Ash. That's why it was frightened. At first I thought it was you returning from your journey. Mimy's become like a member of the family already. It's so nice to have a Mr. Mime around the house to keep me company when you're off on your Pokemon journey. That reminds me, you should go and see Professor Oak about entering the Indigo League Championship. Oh, and by the way, Ash, you'll be so pleased to know that I bought a warp program. I took the liberty of installing it into your PC. Now you can warp to any Pokemon Center you've already been to in the entire Kanto region. Isn't science fun? You can activate the warp program from your PC in your room or any PC in any Pokemon Center. You don't have to thank me. I was happy to do it. So that's essentially Fly then. We can teleport to any Pokemon Center in the region. So that's Fly then, essentially. So I love the way they've eliminated the need for HMs. And here's Oak. We're going to battle Gary, aren't we? I became a researcher, and not only does every Pokemon I care for become a part of my research, but they also become a part of myself. That explosion came from the Pokemon Corral out back. We'd better check it out. Team Rocket! What a surprise. Usual 4 from Team Rocket as per. We'll send out Charizard though. You never know. He might one day he might listen to me. Use Flamethrower, so that's handy. That's the victory bell sorted. I tend to find that's the hardest one to beat, the victory bell. You might as well stay here for a bit, see if he wants to use Flamethrower again.